What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another episode of The Last of Us. We are up to episode number 6, but before we get into this episode, you guys know what to do. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Anyways, episode number 5, we had Joel and Ellie meet up with Henry and Sam, and the four of them work together to try to escape Kansas City and hopefully not get caught by Kathleen and her group of hunters. So they successfully get right on the outskirts of Kansas City, and right as they're about to escape, they're stopped by one of Kathleen's snipers up in this building, up in this house. Holds them up just enough time for Kathleen and her group to catch up to Ellie, Joel, and Sam and Henry. Just when you think Kathleen is about to shoot Henry, the danger lurking below rears its ugly head, and we are introduced to a new type of infected, the big bad bloater. So yeah, a whole bunch of infected come swarming out, attack all of Kathleen's troops, and then Henry, Sam, Joel, and Ellie are able to escape. However, unfortunately, Sam was bit and he was infected, and then the next morning tries to attack Ellie, and Henry has to shoot his own brother, which was absolutely brutal. And then shocked by what he had just done, Henry then takes his own life. So that's where we're at. That's where we left off with episode number 5. So we are at episode number 6 now. We have 4 episodes left, so I'm really excited to see what we're getting into for this one. This episode is called Kin. So I'm assuming maybe we'll finally get a reunion with Joel and Tommy this episode, but we'll see, and we'll see where this episode takes us. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this, guys. Oh no, we gotta relive this. Dang, 3 months later, all right. All right.
And the gun.
Oh.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there.
The guns.
Hurt me, by the way.
Yeah, I got eyes. You made him soup?
Yeah, I did.
1,000.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind that.
Who's this little psycho?
Holy.
We're somewhere here. Exactly where? And your answer better be the same as your wife's.
Or else.
Telling the truth?
Yeah,
You telling me the truth?
yeah.
You're telling me the truth?
You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah. Go east.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't go.
But you never go past the river here.
All right.
If your brother's west of the river, he's gone.
Damn. Dude, they're really setting up the danger that's west. Out
Scared
west.
him.
I like these cabin people, man. They're awesome. Just secluded out in the middle of nowhere. That's what I want to be when I'm like 65, dude. Just out in the middle of nowhere.
Put that back.
I don't know anything. I've never heard of the Fireflies.
What is this?
Joel, are you okay? Joel?
Shut up.
Holy shit, are you dying?
Is he having a heart attack? No.
If you're dead, I'm fucked.
Shut up, fine.
Okay.
Just cold air. All of a sudden.
Oh, interesting. I wonder. Oh. Okay.
It's gonna be easy. All we have to do is cross the river of death.
Add a way to keep the spirits up, Ellie. Damn, that was a beautiful shot.
Come down from there, you're gonna break your neck.
the beauty within the chaos. They sprinkle it in every now and again. It's great.
Can I have some?
No.
What? Just to warm up? Come on.
Yeah. The inner alcohol blanket. Keeps you warm. Yes. She gonna hate it.
Yep. So gross.
I would raise sheep. They're quiet. Do what they're told.
Yeah, okay. So, just you and a bunch of sheep.
Joel the sheep herder. Hard to imagine.
Probably because I grew up in the QZ. Behind you, there's ocean, and ahead of you, there's a wall. Where else to look but up? I read everything I could in the school library. Like Neil Armstrong.
Oh, yay.
Sally Ride.
Sally fucking Ride. Best astronaut name ever.
That's cool. They're setting up her interest in the stars, in the sky, in the space.
With Sam.
Tried what?
I knew he was infected. I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but
Yeah, of course she knew it wasn't gonna work, but
I wanted to save him.
yep.
Get some sleep. Dream of sheep ranches on the moon.
Sheep ranches on the moon. Oh no, what the heck? It'd be Tommy's people. Oh no, he's gonna sniff oh. He's gonna sniff Ellie.
Like I said, we'll just move on.
Now her.
Dude, oh no. I wonder what's gonna happen. The dog doesn't know. I don't think the dog knows. He's like confused. Oh.
What's your name?
Don't tell him.
Joel.
Come on. I think this is gonna be Tommy's people. Yeah. Wow. Okay, alright, we're here. Jackson, I think, right? I was not expecting to see this so soon. This is interesting. This is interesting. There he is. Aw. Found him. Let's go.
What the fuck you doing here? I came here to save you.
Doesn't look like he needs saving. Quite the opposite, actually.
What?
What's wrong with you?
Oh. Is that Dina? What the?
Would it be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family?
Well, Maria is family, actually.
Oh, there you go.
Oh shit. Congrats. Joel, say congrats.
Yeah, mind your manners, Joel.
Congrats.
We settled here about 7 years ago. Just a handful of us back then. That section was already a gated community, so we built the rest of the wall out from there.
This is interesting.
Being in the middle of nowhere helps. Not advertising what we have.
This
saying on the
snowball
radio.
fight. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Multi-faith. School.
Last of Us Part 2 Easter egg? Anybody?
That we've muted.
You draw power from a dam.
Got that working a couple years ago.
This place actually fucking works.
There's Joel Sheep.
Well, I'll take Ellie over there if you two want to catch up.
Yeah, okay.
This is really interesting. I'm genuinely interested to see where this goes. Because they're literally already here in Jackson.
Working on raising some hogs, too. Once we get bacon, I mean, what's even left?
Christmas trees and bacon. Pretty decent setup.
So how's Tess?
She's fine.
Wow.
Infected? Raiders? It's not exactly an easy trip.
It'll be easy for us, seeing as how you can headshot infected from half a mile away, which is a bunch of bullshit, by the way.
Yeah, I can't go.
Oh, come on. A few months.
I'm gonna be a father.
Oh.
Maria's a few months along now. So I just gotta be more careful.
Wow.
But I don't know. I feel like I'd be a good dad.
Okay. All right. So
We'll
this.
find out.
That's all you got?
What else am I supposed to say?
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Ooh. Easy there. Easy there,
I'll
Tommy.
grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
Well. Huh. Okay. All right. I'm we'll just keep watching. Oh no. Looks like Sarah. Oh. Dang, Joel. Having a rough go at it. Kevin and Sarah.
I'm sorry about your kids.
It's okay. And kid, just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
Oh. Did you find out?
Look, I'm not gonna ask you what you're doing with him.
Good.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about that.
So then you understand my concern.
He doesn't do that anymore.
He stopped killing people?
Innocent ones. And Tommy did it too. Are you worried about him?
Tommy was following Joel.
I said I might find you here.
You got him new shoes? Duct tape's not working anymore.
She let me off the hook or what?
This ride to the university, is it a suicide mission?
No. It's dangerous, but it's nothing you can't handle. Just prepare and do what you do.
You've had people go that way and come back.
All of them. What is this?
Gonna ask him to take Ellie.
She's immune.
What?
Ellie. She got infected, but she didn't get sick. Tommy.
Just hold on. Hold
I
on.
did it myself. That was months ago. Months. She's immune.
Be cool, Tommy. Be cool.
From the beginning.
Nice. Tell the whole story.
It was Marlene. She hired us to smuggle her to some fireflies. We made it as far as KC, and then You know, she saved my life there. But she had to shoot him to save me. 14 years old. Because I was too slow and too fucking deaf to hear him coming. I saw a man kill his own brother. To save her, while I just watched. And today I thought that dog was gonna tear her apart because it smelled something on her. And all I did was stand there. I couldn't move. I couldn't think of anything to say. I was so afraid.
Interesting.
I'm failing in my sleep. It's all I do. It's all I've ever done. It's failure.
You want me to take her?
I'm just gonna get her killed. I know it. I know it. And I have to leave her. You have to take her. It's the last thing I'll ever ask of you. I swear.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
I would take her out at dawn.
Oh, then we're gonna get the conversation between Joel and Ellie. Alright. See how it goes.
Ellie.
Okay. Prepare yourself.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Listen,
Why are you here?
I came here to talk to you.
No, why are you still here? If you're gonna ditch me, ditch me.
What exactly did you hear?
I have to leave her, you have to take her. You know, I stood up for you today because I thought...
I made this decision for your own good. You'll be way better off with Tommy. He knows the area better than I do.
Do you give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of? I'm not her, you know. Maria told me about Sarah and...
No.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me. Everybody fucking except for you! So don't tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. Now come dawn. We're going our separate ways.
Damn. There it is. That's probably like my favorite scene from the game. So they actually gonna go? Joel, you're just gonna let them go? Joel, let's go. He's not bailing.
Goodbye or something?
Nope.
I came here to steal one of these horses and go.
I would have gave you one.
Anyway, that was 30 minutes ago, and I guess you deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay. Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Because Maria took mine, you know.
I already said yes, Joel.
Adios, big brother.
Adios. And they're off. Get her to the fireflies.
Wide right. You're flinching.
The target's too small.
I made it bigger than I should have. Eject the cartridge. Deep breath in, slow breath out. You squeeze the trigger like you love it. Gentle, steady, nice and slow.
You gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant? You dick.
Asshole. Oh, great shot. Just great shot.
The contractor. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we were cool. Everybody loved contractors.
Okay, so if you mess up your fourth down and you give the ball to the other team.
Right.
Yes.
Turnover.
Football, let's go.
So basically just moving in one direction.
Basically. But violent.
Oh, well.
But violent.
Well, how about that? Made it in 5 days.
Easy days. I don't know what Tommy was so afraid of.
Still time to find out.
Still time to find out. The contractor.
There is definitely danger lurking ahead.
Thinking. I don't want a sheep ranch, actually. I mean, if the deal is I can do anything.
That's the deal.
Well, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Shut up. Are those monkeys?
Must be from the old labs.
Look at
Dang.
First time seeing a monkey?
First time seeing a monkey.
Oh, are we gonna see a giraffe? Oh, that'd be awesome. Fireflies. We get some more infected. Looks like the danger that was between Jackson and Colorado got through to Colorado, because it doesn't seem like anyone's there. Monkeys! What is this? Got trouble. That's the trouble. Quietly now, quietly now. Oh! Fuck him up, fuck him up, fuck him up. Choke him out, choke him out! Oh no! Shit! Oh, it's gonna be cliffhanger, isn't it? Oh shit! Oh no! Shoot him! Shoot him!
They're not following us. I think we're safe. Joel? Joel?
Yep.
Oh no! Shit! Joel? Joel?
Not good, no bueno.
Open your eyes. Joel, you gotta get up. I can't fucking do this without you. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. What the fuck I'm gonna do. Joel. Joel, please.
Oh, there it is. Episode number 6. All right, that was episode number 6 of The Last of Us. Okay, so a lot to get into here. Let's just start off with the changes from the game. Okay, so they introduced Jackson very early. So in the game, I believe Joel and Ellie run into Tommy outside of Jackson. So it's interesting in this that we're already there, and a couple little Easter eggs there. That girl that that was peeking in on them while they were eating lunch, that Ellie told off or whatever, and said it's all her. I'm almost positive that's Dina. Dina's introduced in the second game, as well as everything from Jackson really is also introduced in the second game. So everything we got in this episode happens in like the start of the second game. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Dina that was there. Another little Easter egg is that when they were walking outside, there's little kids with snowball fights, throwing snowballs and stuff. So in the second game, in the very beginning, there's like a little playable mission or whatever to get used to the targeting system, the targeting mechanics in the game, and it's basically a snowball fight with a bunch of kids. So it's funny. It's cool that they actually included that in Jackson. It's a couple little Easter eggs there. We also have Ellie's interest in astrology, like astrology, space, being an astronaut. That's also something you get in the second game. I don't know how much you get of it in the first game, I don't recall. But that kind of backstory you kind of get in the second game via like flashbacks and stuff. So there's some really cool Joel and Ellie moments in the second game that touch on her interest in being like an astronaut. So that was interesting to see. I like how they set that up, a little character moment, set that up there. Then let's get into the changes they made to Joel, which is interesting. I don't think it's honestly all that different. Okay, so the change I'm referring to is that conversation between Joel and Tommy doesn't ever happen in the game. The one where he says that he's scared that he's gonna lose her and that he's slow and not as agile as he used to be. And I know why they're doing that, because they're trying to set up events for the second season and moving forward, which, to be honest, I think I like a little bit better, because I don't really like, I wasn't a huge fan of the second game, not because of what happens, but kind of how we've arrived there and how quickly it all just turns on a dime. So I think them setting up things like that earlier on in the season that gives it a little bit more room to grow is ultimately going to work better for the TV show. I already know. I know a lot of people are not going to like that change or that scene anyway. But the way, everything that Joel is saying to Tommy is true though. Even in the game, you just have to infer it as the player. It's not really told to you outright on the nose, if that makes sense. I'm kind of conflicted here because I like how they did it for the show, but it also, I felt like it kind of took away from the next moment of the scene, Joel and Ellie scene, where Joel tells Ellie that she's gonna leave with Tommy, because in the game that happens when they first meet Tommy outside, and Joel's like, you know what, you're gonna be better off with Tommy. He can get you there. It's gonna be a lot better if you go with him. But in the game, you're kind of like, as the player, you're inferring all of those things that Joel said to Tommy. You're kind of inferring that, like, it's not told to you outright, but you can kind of see that it's there. He's scared to lose his daughter. He's scared to lose Ellie because Ellie reminds him of his daughter, even though he denies it. And that's what was cool about the game, is that he doesn't tell, like, that's never told to you as the audience, which makes that scene so much more powerful in the game, in my opinion. Because as a player, first of all, you want it in your heart to be like, Joel, just accept Ellie as like your new daughter and get her to where you want to go and blah blah blah. But you could tell he is torn and conflicted with being hurt all over again and failing Ellie and feeling loss again. That was like she said, that's why he said you have no idea what loss is. That's what he's so scared of. But in the game, you don't get that conversation between Joel and Tommy, which I liked better, because I think it makes that scene where Joel tells Ellie that he's going with Tommy, I think it makes it more impactful, more heartbreaking, because you could tell in the game that Joel's kind of in denial about something. You know, I heard a lot of people say that even in the game, he still sees her as cargo, and that's why he says that to her. But like, that's, I don't know, that's really, I don't think that's correct. I mean, if you're reading into Joel and Ellie's like little relationships and interactions, even in the game, you could tell that that's like the feeling. He's starting to feel like this father figure, and he's really, really scared of failing her. So he says to Tommy, like in the show, I'm scared to fail over and over again. He's failed Sarah, and he can't do that again. So it's interesting. I understand why they're doing it for the show. Like I said, that scene in the game where Joel tells Ellie she's going with Tommy, that's my favorite. That's my favorite scene in the entire game. Just mostly for the reasons that I just told you guys. I think it's definitely better in the game. It takes more time. You spend more time with the characters in the game, obviously, just by default because you're playing it. So I feel like that moment hits this way harder. In this, it felt pretty quick. It's like, we're in Jackson now. You have to like wrap your head around, oh, Jackson, and being introduced to these new characters and Tommy and this whole thing. Now we have this conversation of, oh, well, you're gonna go with Tommy. It's a little rushed for me. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad, but it did feel a little rushed for me. And again, it's probably just unfair because the game was just like that scene executed with Ashley Johnson's voice acting in that. It was just, I mean, it was a 10 out of 10. That scene is a 10 out of 10 in the game. So I don't know. I don't think anything they could have done in the show would have been able to top it. It would have definitely been hard to equal it, but I don't think it's bad. Like, I genuinely don't think it's bad. So anyways, that's all I'll touch on that. Then the next thing we have, Joel and Ellie go off to the University of Colorado, or Colorado Medical Center, something like that. Yeah. And that's where they're supposed to meet all the Fireflies, but the Fireflies had moved on. We don't really get an explanation why, but now there's raiders invading, and Joel gets stabbed. Don't worry, Joel's not dead because in the game he gets stabbed as well, and Ellie has to kind of like take him up. I hope that I hope that's not spoiling anything. I think anyone kind of guessed that it's not gonna end like that. Joel's just not just gonna be dead after that episode. There's no way. That was a good episode. It was a good episode. I still like this as a solid video game adaptation. There's still some very, very good moments in it, and as it plays out as a whole TV show, it is still very, very good. But yeah, so that, I mean, it's just interesting. I wasn't expecting to get introduced to Jackson that heavily this early on. So yeah, I think for the longevity of the show, it's gonna bode well for the cohesiveness of it, especially if they end up going like 3 seasons, like with it instead of just 2. If they go like a whole 3 seasons, the events that happen in the part 2 of the game might be a lot better because we'll actually work up to that point instead of just rushing to it like it felt like the games did. If that makes sense. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys for episode 6. And let me know what you guys thought of episode 6. This was kind of a big one in a lot of ways, and they reshuffled a lot of things. I won't say they outright changed a bunch. They definitely reshuffled a bunch of things. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, especially people who've played the game. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, that's it for me for episode number 6. I'll catch you guys next week on episode number 7. Peace out.